Hi, my name is Al Green. Not that one, but the struggling guy who was in the music industry for years trying to sell talent and songs to agents. The agents befriended me and taught me techniques that I want to pass on to you through my program, which is called You Can Talk, You Can Sell. Anyone who has ever taken this program has excelled in selling and either risen to the top of their company, their team, or the top of their field. It's called You Can Talk, You Can Sell, and you can get it right here. I got really excited this morning when I found out there is an entire new industry starting. And that means thousands and thousands of sales opportunities for career salespeople. When I was doing my learning in selling, I jumped a few jobs because I wanted to see if I could do it. I tried out insurance, I tried out technology, I went into furniture, I tried a lot of different things. But I found that I could sell just about anything if I put myself to it. But right now, there is a new business dawning that people aren't even talking about. And it's going to open up so many jobs. If you are right now in a rut and you're talking about you're not happy in a job you're in because you're struggling, there's more opportunities out there than you can even realize. And the good news is they're in all states. They are consulting sales jobs that require you to be on the job. I don't think these are jobs you can work from home, although some of them can be. But the point is that because you're a salesperson, you have the capability of taking a job and working in a career where you can make easily over $100,000 a year. Now remember that six figures means at least 100,000. There are people that I do know that I've consulted with who make over $600,000 a year. That's a six-figure income. Not everybody can do what they can do because they found their way in through connections. But how do you get connections? By working in any field and meeting people. You will be amazed. You can pick up connections in a variety of places. There are organizations you can join. There are sports clubs and other places where you can socialize with people. And I do not necessarily mean bars, although some people prefer that. That's not what I'm talking about, unless you're in the profession. For example, years ago, many years ago, there was an organization of pilots and airline workers. If you haven't heard of it, it was called the Turtle Club. And they decided they would be the largest organization in the world because they were traveling all over the world and spreading the word to all kinds of people. It was all for fun, and the whole idea was a way to meet people. And a lot of these people did after work. They would go to various lounges and bars and places where they could congregate and hang out with the like-minded people like themselves. And that's a fun way to do it, but that's not the way that I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you can attack and get a job tomorrow if you follow my technique that's taught in the six-figure selling system. I'll mention it in my workshop, but anybody, anywhere could be working tomorrow without having to go through putting in an application, going to job fairs, and trying to find the standard ways of getting into a company. Because it's not that easy to get in most of the time, because as soon as they post a job, they get hundreds, if not thousands of resumes. One company I talked to posted a job, and in 1 month, national advertising, they took in over 50,000 resumes. I mean, their fax machines and mail system must have been flooded because everybody wanted to do whatever that job was that they were offering. That's not the way to go. I'm going to show you in the six-figure selling system how to procure a job without going through that technique, and you'll be working a lot faster than you think you can. Every time I've used this technique, I got placed immediately. In some cases, hired the same day. In several cases, hired within 2 days. Had a chance to go to work and make a lot of money. This is where I learned, because one of the things you're going to do, no matter what job you take, there's probably mistakes you're going to make, and that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes, because look at what's happening with Elon Musk when he tries out a spaceship and it fails. He uses that as a technique to learn from the mistake. We do the same thing. Mistakes are what teaches us. So it's perfectly okay. But how about an industry that you don't even know about right now, or maybe haven't thought about, where they're going to be looking for, like I said, hundreds if not thousands of salespeople, possibly from all over the world. I've met people that work from here and they go to the Middle East, and yet they're stationed in a local city, and they get their jobs overseas, and they get to travel. And a lot of times that travel includes a lot of vacation time too. So something to think about. It's so exciting. I got so excited I could barely contain myself. This was ridiculous. Thousands of jobs for people that just want to work and be salespeople. And these are not difficult jobs. These are jobs where all you got to do is be willing, be able, be available, and learn whatever it is they teach you. The techniques that I approach will work because every technique I teach is completely professional. But you want to make sure that this is an industry that's as big as any industry you've ever seen before, and it's totally brand new. It's not the internet. It's got nothing to do with big pharma. It's got nothing to do with really the government. It's a whole new industry, and many people think I'm crazy, and yet I have seen new industries pop up, new types of commerce, new ways to make money. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. There's going to be people emerging, starting new companies that become billionaires with this new industry. There's going to be salespeople that go to work for these companies and make a heck of a lot more than a simple 100,000. The opportunities are so fertile. It's almost like the garden's being planted right now, and the seeds are starting to germinate. In about 2 years, you could find yourself making enough money to have the lifestyle that you've always wanted. And it doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. It doesn't matter your age, your gender, or your cultural background. Those are not the important things. The important things is that you learn how to deal with people, which is an easy thing to do. And yes, there are going to be some challenges no matter what you do. But why not improve your chances to make more money? If you're in a good job now and you want to stay there, by all means enjoy it and make more money doing that. But there are some companies out there that limit the amount of money people can make because they just don't have the kind of products that can bring in large orders and large bucks. What you want to do is look into these new industries. And when you join my system, I will explain to you all of the opportunities. Right now, my consultants are researching all of the possible jobs that are about ready to pop up. And yeah, right now is the fertile time to get involved and to make sure that you are doing this. Because by ignoring it, you're going to be passed by. Yeah, the opportunity will be there in 2 years, but right now is the better time because right now is when they're looking. Right now. So stick with this, okay? You're on the verge of a brand new horizon. It is just a fantastic way of setting yourself up to be a professional and make a heck of a lot more money. So let's do it, and don't forget, come back to my lessons at the Six-Figure Selling System and take my workshop, and you'll see exactly what it is I'm talking about. I will look forward to seeing you then. Whatever you do, stick with it, don't give up, and keep your mind open, because what you're about to learn is only for the open-minded. And if you think I'm crazy, that's fine. I've been called crazy before when I was attempting anything that people said couldn't be done, and yet it got done. Some of the largest sales I made, I was told I wasn't going to be able to make. And I've heard other salespeople that are very, very, very wealthy tell me the same thing. It's almost like as soon as a person says you can't do it, that's your signal from the universe that you can do it. Now it's a matter of you deciding to do it yourself. You decide, okay? Make that decision. Join me on the six-figure selling system and make sure that you stay with me. Check all the other lessons that I've brought forward, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But the new industry, I haven't revealed it yet because it's too new, and I don't want to give the idea away unless somebody is going to be with me and they want my help to get placed, which is something that my consultants are going to do. I'll look forward to talking to you then.